So this is a very instructive anecdote which is a very good for preaching, which is very good for preaching. In a very short time, if you want to tell somebody the glory of the holy name, then tell this story. Suppose somebody tells you that you have got, I'll give you 3 minutes on the stage. If you have got only 3 minutes, you can tell this story. Little more elaborate you can do. You can chant some more glory, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam, all that. So in 3 minutes you can preach Krishna consciousness. Because the entire substance of Krishna consciousness is in having faith in the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So one may wonder, because where is the Chintamani? You touch anything, it becomes gold. To a normal person, it becomes very difficult to understand that how can there be anything more greater benediction than that. Touchstone. Anything you touch iron, it becomes gold. How can there be greater benediction than that? Sanatana Goswami gave him Nama Chintamani. He wanted a material Chintamani. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him, Sanatana Goswami gave him spiritual Chintamani. Spiritual Chintamani is Nama Chintamani. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. Purna Shuddha Nitya Mukta Abhinnatva Nama Namino. So he gave Krishna himself. Krishna's name and Krishna is not different. So he asked him, are you prepared to take it if I give you? He said yes. So then he was given. Then he also, definitely he did a great thing. He did not think twice when Sanatana Goswami told him, go and put it in the water and come. If you transfer some big money into somebody's account and ask him to give back, not easy. And you don't tell him what it is. You empty that bank account, come to me. That means he had Shraddha. He had Shraddha, therefore he received the Nama. So Shraddha in the Nama is very important to receive initiation. And what is that Shraddha? That it is Nama Chintamani. It is transcendental. All transcendental benedictions will come from Nama. Just like Chintamani, money is there, gold is money. You touch anything, money is there, then everything in the material world you think you can get. Similarly, Nama Chintamani, if you have Nama, then you can get everything in the spiritual world. That is Krishna himself. We ourselves do not know what we are handling. You know what we are handling? What you are handling every day? 16 rounds. Huh? I'll read. You people have not reached my present japa session. In that, I say the first mala that you do, is to get into Nama Sevak mood, relationship with the Nama. Just like when a teacher gets into a classroom, he is in the ego of a teacher. It's called a relationship ego. No, not that. 90 I want. Okay, the first mala is called Sevak Bhavan Mala. Bhavan means what? Becoming. Just like desiring, soul can desire, soul can also become. Can you get the feeling? Becoming, Bhavan, becoming. If you want to teach somebody, you have to load the ego of being a teacher. That is becoming a teacher. If you want to serve a master, you have to load the ego of servant ego. Just like a teacher, in home, he is husband to somebody, he is father to somebody. So when the children approach the father, then he has to be a father, isn't it? So he has to load father ego to deal with the children nicely. With the wife, husband ego. This is called different relationship egos. Our core ego takes on different relationship ego. So when he comes to the school, he stands before the children, then he adopts the relationship ego of a teacher. And all the activities that a teacher does and what the objective of teaching, all that is centered around the ego of being a teacher. So the relationship ego is the key for any relationship. And japa is a relationship. So what should be the being? Sevak Bhavan, Nama Sevak. I am the servant of the holy name. To be the servant, you need to know the master, no? Whose servant are you? You have to know the master. So when you know the master, then your servitude becomes more active, more effective. Okay, so you need to know more about you need to know about the master whom you are serving. 16 rounds you are serving. So you have to be in a relationship mode with the holy name, Nama Prabhu. For that you need to know the glories of Nama Prabhu, know the glories of your master. You would want to be his servant, no? You don't want to be anybody's servant. You want to be servant of, if he is worthy of being, then you be a servant, isn't it? So, in Hari Bhakti Vilas, Sanatana Goswami, he reveals about a conversation from Adi Purana between Lord Krishna and Arjuna, where Krishna is speaking about the glories of his Nama. So, you need a better introduction for the master. From Krishna himself you are hearing who is your master during your 16 rounds of japa. First verse. Na nama sadrisham jnanam. It means there is no knowledge equal to my nama. Na nama sadrisham vratam. No vow is equal to my nama. Na nama sadrisham dhyanam. No meditation is like nama. Na nama sadrisham phalam. No result is like nama. The second verse says, so what is our relationship? You convert this verse into our relationship. I have written here. Glorification of Nama Prabhu by the Nama Sevak. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu. Who is our Nama? Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu. There are many names. Our Nama, our master is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So you are Nama Sevak of whom? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So each of those lines, if you convert into a prayer, glorification. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, you are all knowledge. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you is the greatest vow. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you is the greatest meditation. My dear Nama Prabhu, my chanting and hearing you brings highest good. Phalam. Second verse. Na nama sadrisha tyagi. No renunciation is like my nama. Na nama sadrisha shama. No peace like my name. Na nama sadrisham punyam. No piety is like my name. Na nama sadrisham nama sadrishi gatihi. No goal of life is like nama. You convert this into personal prayer to our Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, attachment to my chanting and hearing you is the greatest detachment from everything. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you spreads absolute peace. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting and hearing you is the highest punya. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you is the only goal. The third verse. Name Parama Muktir. All this is Krishna is speaking. Krishna is talking about his name. Name Parama Muktir. My Nama is the supreme liberation. Nameva Parama Gatihi. My Nama is the supreme goal. Namevaya Parama Shantir. My Nama, the topmost place. Nameve parama stitihi. My nama is the supreme abode. Now glorification. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you is the supreme liberation. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you is the supreme goal. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing is the highest peace. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you takes me to the supreme abode. Fourth verse. Nameva parama bhaktir. My nama is the supreme devotion. Nameva parama gatihi. My nama is the supreme destination. Nameva parama pritir. My nama is supreme love and happiness. Nameve parama smritihi. My nama is the supreme thought. Glorification. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you is the supreme devotion. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you is the supreme destination. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you is the supreme love and happiness. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, my chanting come hearing you is the greatest thought of all thoughts. Verse 5. Nameve karanam jantor, nameva parama prabhu revacha, nameva parama aradhyo, nameva parama guru. Translation is, my nama is the father of all living entities. Krishna is telling, my nama is the father of all living entities. Karanam janto. Name parama prabhu revacha. My nama is the supreme lord and master. Krishna is saying, my nama is the supreme lord and master. Nameva paramaradhyo. My nama is the supreme object of worship. Parama Guru, my nama is the supreme Guru. Glorification, if you see. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, you are the father of all living entities. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, you are my supreme Lord and Master. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, you are the supreme object of worship. My dear Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu, you are the supreme Guru of the whole world. So these things we have to contemplate. Only when you hear more and more about a person, then you will get attached to that person, or you will generate that Sevak Bhavan, that being the servant of this Hare Krishna Nama Prabhu. After hearing this, being a servant of holy name, you like to be? I know we came to Krishna consciousness, we all like to be servant of Krishna. Now Krishna is telling about Hare Krishna Nama. So you like to be his servant? Not only chanting servant, he has got lot of mission here. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come down to distribute this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. The Leela of this Nama, who is the Supreme Lord and Master, is to liberate the living entities in this Kali Yuga. And we are all recipient of that mercy. More are there. These are only few in Hari Bhakti Vilas. More are there. I'll read some of them also. Okay, in this all Sanskrit goes font in Telegram it doesn't show. So I cannot read Sanskrit, but I will read the translation. Yeah, after saying all this, Lord Krishna further explains. A person who feels happy when he sees others chant my holy name goes to the supreme abode and enjoys Lord Vishnu. Just by seeing and appreciating those who chant. Then, next one, O Arjuna, for these reasons, O Arjuna, you should worship my holy names. Chant my holy names and become friends with they who chant my names. Then Sanatana Goswami goes on to give other references. In Vishnu Rahasya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead explains. That is over. Krishna Arjuna is over. Now Sanatana Goswami is giving some more references of the glories of the holy name. In Vishnu Rahasya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead explains, O people, I raise my arms and speak to you the truth. To whoever every day or at the time of death chants japa, calling to me, O Mukunda, O Narsimha, O Janardana, I become a debtor. I fulfill his desires. I give him something that makes all material things seem like a cluster of pebbles or twigs. Next. In Ityato, that's also diacritic is all gone. Anyway, it is said, person who in the dream, even person in a dream somehow remembers Lord Krishna's holy names, destroys multitude of sins. What then is the fate of one who carefully chants Lord Krishna's holy name? See, when we are all chanting Hare Krishna, then you should say, okay, you should not think, how could I am chanting 16 rounds, so where I should be? It's a fact, you do not know where you are. That's the only problem. This cannot be wrong. This cannot be wrong. One who in dream thinks of Krishna, he'll get sins gets washed away. What about those who are carefully chanting? That is why we are dancing every day. Do you see Karmi is dancing like this? No chinta at all. All are liberated. But we are so expert to get bonded. We keep ourselves bonded. Though every day we get liberated by chanting Hare Krishna. We don't know how to be liberated. We don't want to be liberated. Liberation is waiting always, but we are not taking. We become expert how to be bonded, how to be worried, how to be depressed, how to be all these things. So, then next. In Padma Purana, Uttarakanda, the Supreme Personality of Godhead says, by remembering my holy name, even sinners at once attain liberation, which Brahma and demigods find it difficult to attain. Another one. Lord Krishna's name extends a hand to save the conditioned souls fallen in the ocean of birth and death. No one is expert like the holy name. The Nama Prabhu acts on us expertly to remove one ignorance, to take out one attachment by enlightening you in your heart, by giving Chit Shakti. Just like a personalized teacher teaches you lesson by lesson and takes you to the higher class. The Nama Prabhu, one who is regularly associating with Nama Prabhu, year after year you will see the person's chitta is getting purified by the action of, personal action of Nama Prabhu. He gives the particular Divya Gyan for you to become detached, for you to understand glories of Krishna. Then, in Jabali Samhita, it is said, a person who desires real happiness should again and again sing, remember, glorify and chant on Japa beads the holy names of Lord Krishna. Next, in Narada Purana, Narada Muni explains, by hearing Lord Krishna's holy names, even great sinners become purified. How can a fool like me properly glorify Lord's holy names? And he continues, all the names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are equally glorious. However, the names of Lord Krishna is especially glorious. This is Narada Purana. Next is from Brahmanda Purana. In the description of glories of Lord Krishna's 108 names, it is said, the pious results are derived from chanting the 1,000 holy names of Vishnu 3 times can be attained by only one repetition of the holy name of Krishna. By thus chanting the name of Lord Krishna, Arjuna obtained the Pashupata weapon, conquered his enemies and became Krishna's life friend and made Krishna his chariot driver. This is from... Anyway, next. In Dwaraka Mahatmya, in a conversation of Prahlad and Bali, in Kali Yuga, a person who chants the holy name Krishna delivers 7 generations of ancestors and 14 generations of descendants. 7 up, 14 down. Brahmachari means no descendant. In Narasimha Purana, Supreme Personality of Godhead declares, as a growing lotus breaks through the water, so I pull up from hell a person who is chanting Krishna Krishna and always remembers me. This specific word, in Narasimha Purana, Supreme Personality of Godhead is talking about Krishna's name, Krishna Krishna. Garuda Purana, no. Okay, in Garuda Purana and Padma Purana, it is said, for a person bitten by the snake of repeated birth and death, the word Krishna is a perfect medicine. When one hears the Krishna mantra, he becomes cured at once. Prabhasa Purana. In Prabhasa Purana, during conversation between Narada and somebody, that has all gone. Sanskrit is not. The Supreme Personality of Godhead explains, O powerful one, my most important name is Krishna. This name is the atonement for all sins and the supreme granter of liberation. Then Lord Shiva tells Goddess Uma in Vishnu Chintamani, with a great struggle, it is possible to meditate on Lord Krishna. However, simply by moving the lips, one can easily chant Lord Krishna's holy name. For this reason, chanting of the Lord's name is more effective than trying to meditate on Him. See, this also, in one of the sessions, I quoted all Prabhupada saying, don't try to think of Krishna's form during japa. Don't try to think of His pastimes. Here, more effective to wake us up. Then, another one. Lord Krishna's name is the sweetest of sweet things, the most auspicious of auspicious things, the transcendental fruit of wine of all Vedic literature. O best of the Bhrigus, chanted even once, either with faith or contempt, it delivers the chanter. Such is the glory of the Nama. Then, in Skanda Purana and in Vishnu Purana, it is said, chanting Damodara's holy names is supreme auspiciousness, the supreme wealth, the supreme goal of life. In Vishnu Dharma Purana, Prahlad Maharaj proclaims, He is conquered, He is conquered, He is conquered, 3 times. Lord Krishna is conquered by one who keeps the 2 syllables Hari on the tip of his tongue. These last 2 are very powerful. He purchases me who calls out my name. There is no other price to purchase me. Krishna is saying. Last one. The Lord also says, He purchases me who hears my names. See what Prabhupada has given us. The essence of the most powerful weapon to counter Maya, get liberated, go back to Godhead. Any questions?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. When we do the contemplation of all these statements we hear from Shastras, so you mentioned that we should bring out the feelings from the heart. So bring out the feelings from the heart. I mean, feelingly we should think this. So that is a kind of a tapasya involved in doing this contemplation.
There is no tapasya here. When you think of this glory, where is tapasya? If I tell you think of some nonsense, it's tapasya. Contemplation on Krishna's glory is not tapasya. It's something that's also devotion service, happily performed. Okay, proceed.
Okay, so
we have to happily contemplate again and again and again. It's ananda to contemplate. There is tapasya. But you have to contemplate. Otherwise it doesn't register inside. Unless you contemplate, you do self-talk. That means you have to remember this. You have to talk to yourself the same thing. And convert them into feelings. Each of these have in every thought there is a feeling. Isn't it? Now so many glories we read. Did you feel something? You felt? No. So that feeling should become bhavana. When you hear this again and again and again and again over time. Not that one day 1000 times I am going to do, it will go inside. No. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, like this you hear. Slowly you have a relationship with the Nama. You have a feeling for the Nama. So then when you start your japa, you do japa as a relationship with Nama Prabhu.
So in the beginning when you taught about this mindful japa, that we should do anchoring tapasya, that is apply our chesta. So chesta is also something that we are, from our heart we are pushing it.
Yes.
So in the soulful japa also, while contemplation also, from our heart only we are, that feelings we are bringing. So is it both the same? I just want to know.
No. It is both the same. Chesta is chesta, kriya chesta, jnana chesta. Kriya chesta means doing effort. Jnana chesta means knowing effort or hearing effort. This is something that we have to offer. Our mind, body, the yantra gets easily trained how to chant and track. Right? Now you should not leave it to auto doing. You, the soul, should involve. You will continue to give kriya chesta and jnana chesta. Why will you give kriya chesta and jnana chesta unless it is tasty? Isn't it? You will involve. You, the soul, will involve only when there is feelings. When there is feelings. So, that bhavana, how the bhavana comes? By contemplation. Contemplation of what? Absolute thoughts. Contemplation on thoughts from Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. You read once, then you tell yourself, that is remember, right? And you reflect on it in terms of its feel. Slowly feelings gets mixed up with that thought. Thought and feelings fuse together. When you repeat that, repeated over, it fuses together. When it fuses together, you have a bhavana. Just like you don't have to think. Suppose you have come from somewhere you are there, and then after a long time, say I have gone out of station. As soon as you see me, you don't have to think, who is Madhu Pandit, this is all this. You don't have to think. The personality, you have created a bhavana. Anybody, you have created a bhavana towards him. You have created a bhavana. So easily you relate with him with that bhavana. Is it not? Same thing with the Nama Prabhu. We have to association, continuous association with contemplation of who he is. Because here it's very easy, because with your eyes you can see me. We easily create bhavana. So to create this bhavana, you need Shraddha. The Shraddha is a foundation for bhakti. Once Shraddha is there, then all these bhavanas become real. They are not imagination.
My second question is related to your previous class. It was played in the lecture hall, recorded class. You mentioned about that if we know that technique, especially in context of brahmacharya, you told that whether the kala may send 1 unit of force or tomorrow it may send 100 unit of force. But if we know the technique, then we will be safe. If we know the technique, we are skilled with that technique, then it will not be a issue.
Yeah.
So just I want to understand it. So the technique which we are talking about here is whenever the kala sends some force, so it means that we will be distracted from our devotional service. We want to perform mindful devotional service, we'll be distracted from it. So as you mentioned in the japa session, that for mindful japa it requires that chesta, tapasya, to bring back on track. Similarly, for devotional service also, that same tapasya is required only based on the unit of, from the kala, 1 unit or 100 unit. Accordingly, we have to adjust our tapasya unit also. Is it correct understanding of this?
No, accordingly understand. We always got 1 unit, 1 super unit. Bring Krishna in the picture. Chaitanya Charitamrita says, when the Surya of Krishna is there, Maya is vanished. So just like Prabhupada says, your mind goes away, chant loudly. That means that sound nama, loud sound of nama will drive away the other thoughts. Again if it goes away, again chant loudly. And Prabhupada specifically says, don't try to bring back the attention. You chant. See, what we try to bring back the attention. A very small difference it is. The superior method of mind control is what? Bring Krishna. With Krishna's help we control the mind. Not by self-control. Self-control is very difficult. Grandharaj Srimad-Bhagavatam ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.